Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can tell, we're in the kitchen. We are about to do either 2 or 3 things. So I am gonna try making bread. This will be my first time making bread, so it might be a fail. We are going to see. Also, I need to make dinner. I know it's a bit early, but I was supposed to do this yesterday and it didn't happen yesterday, so we're gonna get into it today. So I got 2 sets of pots. This is the first one. This is like a square set. The first one looks like this. And then the smaller second one looks like this. I think this might be the one that I used today. But I also got this set because I'm extra. So they have 3 in here. So the big one is a red one. This is the second one. And then this is the third one. Let me know which one y'all like the best. I feel like this is giving like Susie Homemaker vibes. The second one is giving like fancy type of vibes. I don't know. Okay, so I went with this one. Hopefully it will be big enough. So excuse me because the recipe is on my phone, so I have to make sure we have everything that we need. So this recipe is called Grandma's Portuguese Sweetbread, and I'll link it down below. All right, so let's get into what we're gonna need. So we need 4.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. Boom. We need a 1/4 cup of warm water. We got the tap right over there. 1 cup of granulated organic cane sugar. Boom. 1 cup of milk, scalded and still hot. We got our milk right here. I'm using whole milk. A 1/4 cup of butter. Here we go. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. I'm going to be using regular salt because your girl don't have sea salt. I don't know. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Got my sea salt grinder right here. 3 large eggs. And 6 to 7 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. Okay, so the first step is to dissolve the yeast in water. So I have my bowl. And I have 2 packets of this Flesherman's active dry yeast. Gonna go ahead and pour it in here. All right, and I have my water, 1/4 cup. Put that in there. And give it a little stir. This actually smells really, really weird. So I have my milk, 1 cup. All right, so we have our yeast here. It smells, okay. And I have my largest bowl. It is an 8-quart bowl because we have a ton of flour. So So we're going to mix our sugar, our hot milk, butter, and salt. So it says to mix it until the butter melts. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so the butter is melted. Pretty sure it's lukewarm. Now it says to beat in the eggs and the yeast mixture. So I'm gonna start with the eggs. One egg. Two eggs. Three eggs. And then we're gonna grab our yeast. And I think I'm gonna mix while pouring the yeast in there. Okay, so now it says to gradually beat the 5 cups of flour in here until we have a smooth dough. And unfortunately, I can only find my 1/2 cup scoop. So it's just gonna be what it is. So let's start with 1/2 cup. This will be 1 cup. Let's mix that in there. All right, we're gonna add another cup. So that will be 2 cups. Cup 3. Woo! Your girl arm is tired. I don't know how we go do 5 cups, but all right. Let's do number 4. Okay, so I have my spoon now. Maybe that'll make it a little bit easier. How is this supposed to get smooth? Is my question, because good job. The way this bowl is moving. So this is the moment when I should have known something was wrong, but no, I kept trying. Okay, we making it work. We making it work. I think that that's pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna set this over here, clear out all of this stuff because it is time to knead. So here you see me wiping down the surface with some Myers cleaner, but I also went in with water to make sure everything was wiped up. All right, so I have my dough. I'm gonna go ahead and flour my surface. I've actually never done this. I've only seen it done. So be patient with your girl. All right. So they say to knead it for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's like stuck to. not gonna worry too much about it. So basically, oh, this is so sticky. Going to knead it. Then we're going to fold it and turn. So basically what happens after this is 20 minutes of me struggling to knead this dough. I should have known that maybe I used too much flour. I still don't really know exactly what I did wrong, but this should have been a very large red flag that I did not see. This is not going so well. So my hands are covered in dough. Are you supposed to flour it every time? Let me know. All right, I think it's like 95% done actually sticking to the counter, so I think that's a good sign. I think I'm gonna be done. So what I'm gonna do is take this bowl. It really says to use butter, but I just used olive oil. I coated the bowl. I'm going to pull up the dough. And just to kind of move it around in the pan. I mean, in the bowl. All right. Okay. So here is the dough. I think it looks pretty good. And so it says to cover it for 2 hours. So I have my towel, put it on here. It's pretty warm in here, so I'm just gonna sit it over here. Voila. I'm going to go ahead and set a timer for 2 hours and clean up this mess, and I will be back. All right, now that we're done with that, we're gonna get dinner started. It's really only gonna take about 30 minutes, but I'm here now, so I'm gonna do it. Let's see. We have a beautiful roast. I have some peppers. I have my roast. And then we're going to use these two seasonings, ranch and au jus gravy. They're gonna make them beautiful. Some peppercini, as well as these seasonings. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these peppers. Okay, so the bread is almost done rising. I think it has probably about 30 minutes left. The crock pot is finished, so we're just gonna let that sit. Meanwhile, we are going to prep some buffalo chicken wraps. So I just have like some chicken over here that I'm gonna fry in the pan, and I have some, let's see, these are some extreme wellness tortillas. I don't know, I got them because they were like 11 grams of fiber, and actually no, there's 17 grams of fiber in one of these. That's freaking insane. If y'all care about y'all fiber count, like that is 81% of your daily fiber. We're also gonna add some spinach to it, just some cheese, and some buffalo sauce. Some buffalo sauce, of course, because you know you can't have buffalo chicken without the buffalo. All right, so let me go ahead and fry this chicken real quick. So I think today we're gonna use some smoked paprika. Maybe just some roasted garlic and herb seasoning. Let me know if y'all season y'all stuff in the pan or not, because who has time? Okay, so it's been 2 hours. Let's see what we're looking like. Cool beans. I think it turned out well, so I'm supposed to punch it. It's supposed to flatten it. So like I said, I kind of already knew that this wasn't it, that it was completely ruined, but for some reason I kept going. I won't make y'all sit and watch me continue to fail making this bread, but just know I really did try. So this is what it's looking like right now. I'm not so sure about this, but we're gonna let it rock. Okay, so meanwhile, I let my chicken cool. Like I said, I have my spinach, my cheese, my hot sauce, my tortillas, and a little plate that I'm gonna use to get it all together. I'm also going to open this. Let's check on it. Ooh, I think it looks really good. I'm gonna take some peppers out of here and put them in my sandwiches. this sandwich turned out so good. This will definitely be one of my go-to lunch meals because it's also super healthy. Okay, so still at it. We are gonna finish up dinner and that's gonna be it. So I am soaking some potatoes so that I can make some potatoes. Also, I have a bag of Brussels sprouts that I'm gonna make. So I'm gonna do both of these in the oven real quick. And so these are the seasonings that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use these 3 for the Brussels sprouts, and then I'm gonna add some smoked paprika to the potatoes. Alright, so now that the bread is out of the oven, let's cut it and see how it tastes. Oh, horrible, horrible. It's way too dense. Okay, so I really think that the bread might have been a fail, but let's taste it anyways. I'm kind of afraid. It is actually sweet, but it's very dense. It's not light at all. You see that? Frowny face. It's gonna be a no. The taste is a yes. The actual bread and the consistency of it is a no. Huh. Oh well. Bro, I can't even lift it. It's so heavy. Y'all don't judge me. I know some of y'all flour look like this too, okay? We make it do what it do around here, okay? Yikes. Come on now, man. We're just gonna keep going. We're just going to keep going. But because of, that was horrible lighting. Jesus. Okay.